Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Mike, and today we are going to be reviewing TOKAI. Just making sure the sound is all good, which it is, so we will continue. So what we're going to do today is go through TOKAI. This project is about to be launched on, as you can see, the GateIO Startup Hub. Let me start the timer. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to go through, as we did on Friday. If you were with me on Friday, I took you through Mirada AI, which is the project that we looked at. Today we're going to do the same thing for TOKAI. On the right-hand side, you will see all of the things we are going to try and cover in today's show. We have an hour. It sounds like an awful lot of time, but trust me, it isn't. We're going to go through the startup info, which is on your screen now. We're going to go through their website, find out and give you as much information as we can about the project. We're then going to go through the token. What can we find on the token? The product itself, how does it work? What does it do? How it can be used? The white paper, which we will probably visit a couple of times on the stream because it does contain a lot of the information to do with the product and the token anyway. Then we're going to go through the roadmap. What are they going to do moving forward? Their socials. What are they doing on X? How are they promoting themselves? Who are they dealing with? What are their business partners? What are their projects? And then we're going to give you a conclusion at the very end. What do we think about this project? Now, before we begin, can I please ask you to like and subscribe to Crypto Warehouse? If you are watching us on YouTube, you will find a link beneath this video to GateIO, and that will take you to the GateIO platform. Now, on there, it will actually take you to the startup section itself. And if you are not a member of GateIO, you can register there and then, and you will be able to take part in all of these startups, including this one. Now, what we're going to do, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to take you through the startup page. There's some technical things we need to talk about. There's some legal things we need to talk about. Remember, everything we do on here, none of it is financial advice. It is my opinion and my opinion only. It is also not the opinion of GateIO. So, let us begin. And if you are in chat, say hello. Let me know you are watching and let me know what you are up to. So this project is going to start in 19 hours time. That's the startup, not the actual project going live. There is a lucky draw available on this one. But first of all, before I get into any of that, I need to go through the risk warning, as is important. The startup project itself is still in its initial stage. Factors including the operation and underlying technology of the project and other related regulatory activities might contribute to significant risks. Advanced technical and financial knowledge is required to understand and evaluate the inherent risks of crypto asset investment. The volatility of the market is high, and the price of the token might fluctuate drastically due to technical, regulatory, and marketing factors. Users may not be able to withdraw all the purchased tokens due to technical issues of the project on GateIO. Oh, I forgot to mention a few shout-outs. Hello, Chris. Thank you for joining us again. After our live stream an hour ago, I think we finished, didn't we? Let me just check who is here. Velvet Rope, Harry is here as well. And we have a poll question of the day as well, for those of you watching. AI or RWA, which one is going to be the strongest this bull run? Right then, back to the show. So, first of all, before we begin, how to get to here. If you are on GateIO, you can go along the top menu to various different things you can see across the top, and one of them is Startup. In the Startup Hub, you have three sections: Startup, Startup Mining, and Startup Task. Startup is where we're going to begin today, and down here you will see the various different projects which are available. Hello, Mags. Cat which is Simon's Cat, TOKAI. That's, as I said, about to start in 19 hours. Underneath, you've got SuperDApp, you've got Pika, you've got BN, Bitcoin Dogs, Toshi, Connet, Say. You have an awful lot. Now remember, if you join GateIO today, which we strongly recommend, what you can do is you can get, you start off at VIP 0, you can become VIP 1 by depositing your crypto, and that gives you guaranteed shares. If you're VIP 0, you don't hold any tokens, you need to hold a balance of about $10 on the exchange, and then you will go into a lucky draw, and that lucky draw will give you a chance to win the tokens. So you'll go into a pot with maybe 2,000 or 3,000 other people, and 200 or 300 of you will be picked at random to win the lucky draw. If you're VIP 1, you will get 20 shares. If you're VIP 2, I believe you get 40 shares. There is also the ability to actually hold GT. You can hold 10 GT tokens and get VIP 1 and be able to claim these as well. So Cat, you can hold GT and claim. Airdrops. So there's lots of different options. And while we're here, and before we begin, very quickly, startup mining, which is new to GateIO, and I particularly love this. This is a way of staking your tokens. So if we go to CAD, for example, you can see on here very quickly, you can see my rewards. I can redeem the tokens that I've got. For example, I can take my GT out of CAD, which is live, and then I could, if I so wish, go here to K9 and I can deposit when it works. Okay, we'll sort that out in a minute. But when it works, I'll be able to deposit my GT tokens in there, and you mine that every hour. That's going to run for the next basically the next 7 days. So you've got startup mining if you've got GT tokens, and you've got startup. And what we're going to focus on today is, of course, TOKAI, or TOKAI, should I say, which is this one here. Hi Mags, what I lost? You haven't lost anything yet. We're just about to start on going through the project and what it is about. So we've just gone through the risk assessment on the left-hand side. We're going to go very quickly through this, and then we're going to jump straight into the website. As I said, we don't have a lot of time. We've got 53 minutes to get through this. So TOKAI is an AI short video application platform built on the Solana ecosystem. That is what appealed to me. TOKAI has an open community, and the pricing of AI data, tech, tools, etc. is highly market orientated. All participants can use token as a carrier to achieve the efficient popularization of AI technology. That's a little bit of a word salad for you right there. So Theo is the founder. He entered the blockchain field in 2018 and has served in Southeast Asia as a consultant for many well-known exchanges, participating in blockchain projects involving blockchain logistics, AI, GameFi, and other fields. He has a very rich operational and marketing experience. And this is the details of the supply. So this is showing you that there will be 3 million top tokens provided in the startup, and 100% will be unlocked. Now, as I said, we'll go through this first and then go to the website. There is going to be a little bit probably of an overlap, but we want to do it justice. We have an hour, which is a lot of time, and it's not a lot of time. So TOKAI redefines the participants in short video applications using AI and blockchain tech to improve production relations and establish a new ecosystem. Original content incentive system, attention economic ecosystem, decentralized content ecology, O2 fusion theory, POA incentive mechanism, and global AI computing power. And the token economics, it's an open application ecology to supply the majority of AI technology developed to obtain top token rewards. By providing technical support, users participating in the interaction can encourage each other and stimulate users' enthusiasm to participate. And this is the token allocation, which, given that it's after the website, we will come back to. So let's very quickly head over to the website. It's a very nice website. One of the things that I like about Solana in particular and Solana's ecosystem is it's kind of, the UI is easy on the eye. you don't have to worry too much about, a lot of the projects on Ethereum are very dry. They're very formulaic, very difficult to actually read. Whereas Solana is kind of the more hip and trendy blockchain. Everything is nice. Everything is pretty to look at, whether it be Pi, whether it be Dupe, or whether it be TOKAI. So embarking on the new era of Web3 creator economy. TOKAI is an AI blockchain incentivized short video social media platform. Join us to experience a free, secure, transparent and inclusive Web3 world exploring the Web3 social market worth over $10 trillion. And they have, by the way, been beta testing this for a while. It started its testing in June 2023, which just so happens to be the base of the bear market, with strong community support, engaging over 100,000 participants and yielding positive results. So there's 100,000 test users. That's a good number to start with. 1,000 calls, key opinion leaders, 1 million AI generated videos, 20,000 Twitter followers, we'll check that out later, and 30,000 Telegram subscribers. So it's nice to see that instead of just picking a sample of a few hundred, they've actually gone with 100,000 users and over 1,000 calls. Remember, the calls are the ones that can be generating the content to be looked at. So they're the people that are interested. 1,000 users, that's a fairly big sample base to try and iron out any problems with the solution. Let us carry on. So TOKAI empowers content producers, processors, audiences, and advertisers to form a commercial loop in the parallel world of Web3. Maximizing user participation in ecosystem building. Through blockchain tech, TOKAI redefines the participants in short video applications, offering a more flexible and liberated mechanism for content producers, processors, audiences, and advertisers. The mechanism supports role transformation, on-chain and off-chain integration, and uses attention as a behavioral evaluation criterion. And here are the 4 tenets of the project. These are probably the 4 unique selling points, the 4 areas it is trying to focus on. Integration mechanism. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can actually read it. TOKAI breaks the boundaries between content producers, audiences, and advertisers, enhancing the freedom in roles. It lowers the threshold for content production, improves the efficiency of content distribution and advertising, and significantly liberates productivity. Attention. Economy ecosystem. Content producers can issue exclusive tokens on TOKAI's main chain to reward beneficial content dissemination. This is hard to read. I know I've just said the UI is easy on the eye, but the fine print isn't too easy on the eye. Audiences can use these tokens to request services from content producers, typos everywhere, such as singing specific songs. Content producers establish their own ecosystem, turning attention into economic benefits. Fusion theory. Now here is a big one for me. The next 2, certainly the 2 interesting ones. TOKAI's birth is based on blockchain tech, aiming for an open, inclusive, and transparent ecological mechanism. TOKAI pioneers the O2 fusion theory, integrating on-chain and off-chain integration. Very nice. O2, I understand now. Combining the mature efficiency of the existing centralized system with the security and trust of the decentralized system. And finally, incentive mechanism. TOKAI adopts proof of attention to allocate rewards. TOKAI DApp uses multiple parameters such as user dwell time, activity level, interaction level, original post count, reading count, comment count, very interesting, follower count, acquisition ability, and community reputation to calculate rewards. The system calculates rewards every 24 hours and automatically distributes tokens to users' wallets based on the results. Now, I have seen something similar before from a particular token that we're not going to mention on here, and they have been using AI in particular to try and get around what is common in this industry, which is viewer fraud, for use of a better term. Viewer fraud is where you would go to TikTok, for example, and then scroll up and down 500 times on your video to make it look like your video has been watched 500 times more than it has. And solving this problem is something that the likes of YouTube and TikTok are working on, and clearly it's a solution that TOKAI have been using AI to try and get around. And it's the biggest problem in the industry because, you know, if you're defrauding the platform, you're also defrauding the advertiser, and the advertiser is the one paying the money. If an advertiser spends $100,000 on a platform and doesn't get anybody going to their products, then they're not going to advertise again. So it's in TOKAI's interest to make sure that it uses AI to try and weed out these fake views, similar to what you get on TikTok, for example. Weed it out and make sure that it's got as much integrity as possible, really. You want users to have integrity, you want the content creators to have integrity, and you want the platform to have integrity, and advertisers will come and use a platform like that. So I don my cap to them for that. Global AI Computing Network incubates a short video value ecosystem. TOKAI, familiar with the current status of the short video industry and seizing industry pain points, utilizes blockchain tech to improve production relations, establishing a new content ecosystem providing users with unprecedented experiences. So they claim that this is what they like to call a win-win ecosystem. Building trust relationships with blockchain tech. Decentralized, transparent, and traceable. Decentralized distributed network. Through distributed networks and consensus mechanisms, blockchain reduces intermediate costs and improves transaction efficiency. You take out the middleman, you take out the payment provider, you suddenly have $100 stay as $99 rather than you losing 10-15% to the middlemen, especially in commission fees. Highly transparent operating system. High transparency, all transaction records are publicly visible, enhancing trust and reducing fraud and error risks. Users have complete control over personal data through private keys, independently deciding usage and sharing, achieving true data sovereignty. Again, that is what they like to call a win-win ecosystem. And their partners that they have partnered with, and there are some big ones. Of course, Solana is in here, Biconomy is in here, and Web3 is in here as well. So there are good partners to get involved, and that's what you want to see. Sometimes you look at the partners list and you see 50 companies mentioned. You know, Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, Microsoft are mentioned, and you know they're not partners. You know it's just the people providing the technology to them or other services. So it's good to see in some instances like this, them actually name the partners that they are with, whether it just be Biconomy, Gate, Web3 and Solana. It's good to see. Now the roadmap we're going to look at later on, so we're going to skip by that. And the next thing up is, I believe, the token. Now again, this hasn't been easy to find. I'm going to be honest with you. The token allocation is on here, but the actual tokenomics and the breakdown of how it's going to work isn't. So what we're going to try and do once we've gone through this is we're going to go through the white paper, see what we can find on the tokenomics and take it from there. So the breakdown then, does it give us the total number of tokens? No, it does not. So we'll go through this. So 15% team motivation, 15% team motivation again. Interesting. Ministry of Finance, 10%. Marketing, 10%. Liquidity mining, 10%. Liquidity mining, 10% again. Institutional sales, public sale, advisors, and which I think is market makers. The team motivation has a 6-month cliff and a 36-month vesting. The ecology incentives, which are 38%, that is also vesting for 3 years. Ministry of Finance, 2 years. Marketing, 2 years. Liquidity mining, 2 years. 12 months for the seed round sales, 12 months for institutional sales, 10 months for the public sale, 24 months, 2 years for the advisors, and 2 years for the market makers. So although I'm not a massive fan of this breakdown, I'm not a massive fan of the way it's been explained. It's not in detail enough for me. We will go and have a look at it in the white paper if we can find it in a minute. What is positive is, of course, the vesting periods. 3 years for the team it buys them into the project. So for me, that is a massive positive. Now then, back to the product itself. So this is a breakdown of the product. I think we can actually launch the product from somewhere. We're going to go and see if we can find it in a minute. TOKAI is a Web3 incentivized short video social platform. The founding team consists of geeks and professional managers from all over the world. It operates using Web3 tech and business models. It combines elements of TikTok, Telegram, offering an all-in-one platform of entertainment, chatting and financial transactions based on the POA, proof of attention, which we've talked about before. Big data model. Everyone has the opportunity to grow and earn money with their fans on this platform. We are committed to creating an extraordinary leading social product in the Web3 domain and actively exploring the creation of a decentralized social market worth over $10 trillion. Now, as I said, I believe that we can go and have a look at the product because I did my research like Sherlock Holmes himself just before I did the stream, and I found all of the bits you need to find to get into the product. Now, let me have a little look. So this is the project TOKAI. It's got the list of features down here, pages, and then you can watch the videos in here. So the first thing we can look at, I suppose, is let's go and look at featured if this works. Which it doesn't appear to be working. Let's see if any of this is here. Okay, so they haven't finished the project. It is not live. Select your plan. No hidden fees, equipment rentals or installation appointments. Demo 2 layout. Choose the plan that suits for you. We present 3 packages. You can choose to start watching various movies you like, lowest prices according to your needs. It's not live. However, you can now see what this is going to try and at least do. So what we will do is we will go and have a look at the white paper, and then we're going to go and have a look at Medium as well, because they have written some Medium articles. But always good to go look at the white paper and find out what's under the surface. Remember, on these videos, we don't just skirt across the information. We go through absolutely everything with a fine-tooth comb. Perfect example was the one on Friday we went through. We found several holes in their white paper. We found several holes in their website. And the reason we do this in an hour is to make sure that we cover everything we can find. Is the website and the white paper consistent? Are the tokenomics consistent? Do we get to see the members of the team? Is the product live? What is the token address? All of these things and more we try and go through in this hour, and that's why we spend an hour on it. We could quite easily make a 10-minute video or 10-minute live stream and say, here's the website, go and have a look, take it away. But that isn't going to give us a full breakdown of what we need to do and what we need to know. Also, if you are watching, make sure to ask any questions that you've got about the project. They can be anything you want. So let's go through this white paper. Again, with abstracts and things like this, I find them to be so overly generic that it isn't really worth reading about. I mean, currently a wave of technological innovation is sweeping across the globe. Whether in emerging or traditional industries, people are turning to the combination of blockchain and AI, actively embracing this new technology. I mean, it's just waffle, isn't it? It's just waffle. I like hard, simple facts. Tell me what your product solves. Tell me why it's solving this problem. How is it going to solve the problem? How is it using the blockchain? Can this be done without the blockchain? Simple answers to simple questions. So we don't need to talk about this. Here we go. This is the start of it. Here we go. Right, TOKAI is an AI short video and live streaming application. We know this. In addition, TOKAI's main chain provides exclusive AI API interfaces for short video developers, enabling the construction of a diverse AI application ecosystem. According to the current market conditions and technological routes, TOKAI's strategic route mainly consists of 3 stages. Create a hit short video AI application product, pioneering a model where watching live streams, browsing videos, liking and sharing can earn token rewards. Complete market layout in over 200 countries worldwide, connecting local top live streamers and MCN institutions to the TOKAI ecosystem, and achieve business growth. Build a global short video AI ecosystem alliance, creating a self-promotion platform for global large enterprises and entrepreneurs, and promoting the global implementation of blockchain AI. They're pretty good, to be honest. How promising is the potential space of AI and short video and blockchain tech? Well, if you ask me before I even start, I think we're starting to see the evidence of that on Twitter and X over the last few weeks. In fact, on my stream today, we covered a video of the various different characters from Game of Thrones, and they were being DJs at a live rave, and the entire thing was generated by AI. I think AI short form video is going to be one of the next big things. China has just launched its first AI marketing agency, where you can hire AI characters to promote your goods and make videos about your goods. So for me, this is on point in terms of what is happening right now. What is AI being used for? Well, if you go back a year, it was primarily AI generated imagery. It was stills of Elon Musk on a horse riding to the moon. Now we've moved forward a step, and now we are seeing 6 to 12 minute videos being produced, AI generated videos, and they were terrible. If you go back a year, you had Will Smith trying to eat a pizza and his mouth didn't work and his head didn't work, but they fixed it. So we're now starting to see AI become the next stage. Well, what comes after AI video and what comes after AI imagery? It would be an AI NPC, an interactive entity that you can implement as part of your customer service team, marketing team, sales team, whatever else it might be. Johnny Cab is around the corner, and if you know that, let me know in chat what film Johnny Cab is from. So are they on the right track with what they are doing? Yes, they are. They have picked the right market. Much as I have chastised them for some of the content in here, they've hit the nail on the head with what they are trying to do. Content generation. AI can automatically generate short video content, including news reports, weather forecasts, sports news, saving labor costs and improving production efficiency. Personalized recommendations. AI for user behavior analysis and content recommendations to provide users with personalized short video content, enhancing user experience and stickiness. Again, that exists at the minute in a very small form. In the UK, for example, people are being sent videos about their car insurance, their house insurance, and the uptick on being sent a video is 50-60% higher than just being sent an email, because it's a personalized video where it says, hey Mike, your car insurance is due for renewal at the end of the month. Do you want to review it now? It's going to cost you £300 to renew the car insurance. Let me know, hit respond, and let me know if you want me to renew it today. And those types of videos, which this alludes to be able to make, they are the next big thing. Personalized contact is the next big thing. Automatic video editing. AI can automatically analyze video content and intelligently edit out segments, making it easier for users to browse and share quickly. Video tagging and search. AI can automatically tag video content, improving the accuracy and efficiency of video search. Video understanding and interpretation. AI can understand video content and provide voice commentary services for special groups such as the blind, as well, I imagine, as being able to translate it into any language on Earth. Virtual anchors. Combining AI and short video tech can create virtual anchors for news reporting, live interaction, and various other scenarios. Education and training. AI can provide customized educational videos. I've said on the channel many times before, the way that schooling works at the minute is not the way schooling will work in the next 10 years. You are going to see a future where products like TOKAI will be implemented into education systems around the world, and those AI bots, NPCs, whatever you want to call them, they will interact directly with you or your child and teach them at their specific pace. And those AI bots are going to be as human-like as possible. They'll laugh with the kids, they'll know what to talk to the kids about, whether it be football or sports or films or sci-fi, whatever it might be, and they'll build a bond with that child. And for me, that is going to benefit the world in terms of education. Kids are going to get a better education. They're going to be taught on one-on-one levels. They're not going to have to sit in a class of 80 kids and be ignored for 4 years. So education for me is a massive part of why I want to see projects like this succeed. Yes, we can all make videos about how to make cupcakes or how to fry bacon, great. We've seen that 1,000 times. But giving a one-on-one education to your child, which won't cost anything because it's based on AI, that cannot have a price put on it, in my opinion. That is where we should all be striving for. That's important to me, more important than anything that's been mentioned in here. Entertainment and gaming. AI can create new entertainment forms, such as automatically generated plot short videos, interactive short videos. Again, we talked about this before. Creating games based on your specific preferences. You might want to play Call of Duty as a warlock. You might want to play Fortnite as your favourite sportsman. You might want to play Fortnite as Shaquille O'Neal. You might want to play a game with your mates that's based on your school or whatever else it might be. AI will be able to do all of this. It will be able to generate your school, be able to generate your city. You'll be able to then walk around your city, play with your mates, dressed as your favourite characters, and it will be a unique gaming experience. So again, exciting times. Most importantly, let's not forget, education is number one. Social media. AI can analyse short video content on social media platforms, providing services such as hot topics and trend analysis. It's worth noting that the integration of AI and short video and blockchain tech is making incentivized AI short video application ecosystems increasingly tangible. Users can earn rewards by contributing data and traffic to short platforms, which will become an industry trend. So we don't need to read each and every one of these things out. So continuous growth in user base, coexistence of diverse platforms. Currently, there are various short video platforms in the global market, such as TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Kuaishou, Douyin, each with its own user base and characteristics. Rich content formats, exploration of business models, enhanced social features, focused on content quality, technological innovation, cross-platform integration. Again, that's a big one for me. Obviously, we make videos and the like, and if you've got a system where it will automatically generate the video for you, edit it, make it multi-language, and then add it to the likes of Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts, that's going to save content creators hours of time, absolutely hours of time. The one thing that I don't think it should replace is, of course, me and my opinions. And you have seen the likes of YouTube talk about banning AI videos, banning videos by people where they're AI generated. So there's going to be a trade-off where the likes of social media influencers or calls, whatever you want to call them, they're still going to be needed. And rather than being replaced by AI, they will become enhanced by AI. And I think that's the compromise that we need, because I know a lot of people that watch YouTube content, for example, they don't watch YouTube content generated by AI. They want to hear the mistakes in your voice. They want to hear you stutter. They want to hear your turn of phrase. They want to hear how you speak about something. They want to know your experiences about projects. They don't want an AI-generated script being read out by an AI NPC and then published. They want the humanity remaining. So as far as that's concerned, I think that AI can enhance rather than replace. According to eMarketer data, the number of global short video users reached 840 million by this year. The market grew or will grow to 31 billion by 2025. Sensor Tower data shows that the number of global short video app downloads will reach 120 billion by next year. And App Annie reports that since 2020, the usage time of global short video apps has exceeded that of social media apps, becoming the most popular app type. Again, you can kind of see that in the way that Facebook is moving. Facebook was the number one. And then as the likes of Instagram and TikTok came along, both Facebook and YouTube have tried to adapt by creating their own short version content. So you can see the way things are going. Unfortunately for the world, people's attention spans have shrunk. You know, people used to have an attention span of 45 minutes to an hour. Now they have an attention span of about 30 seconds. So short form content is the way forward. It's not necessarily the best, but it will generate, I imagine, the most revenue. Very similar to watching adverts on the TV. They normally last about 30 seconds. That's, I think, where the content is going down to, because when you've got a video advertising a product that's 30 seconds long and a video showing you how to make a cupcake being 30 seconds long, you, the user, doesn't know it's an advert or actual content. So from the advertiser's point of view, they're trying to use that to basically get one over on you. The development of short video industry inevitably encounters the following problems. The threshold for production is high. Content producers lack fan management models. Platforms are too dominant. There's a lack of positive interaction between advertisements and users. On many platforms, users must pay to avoid ads. Advertisements are increasingly dependent on content. Advertisers lack cost-effective advertising tools. So what are they trying to basically produce? What is the economic model of TOKAI? So you have content creators. They are the people such as I who will go and make content that hopefully people want to watch. Content processors. These are the people that make things look pretty. Thumbnails, editors, the likes of themselves, advertising them in places. The audience, your good selves, are part of this. Advertisers, who are going to benefit from this more than anybody else. And of course, the AI tech providers and network resource sharers. So again, we can talk about the projects like FET, Singularity Oceans. They're combining, they provide AI power. IONet provides AI power. IO is also on Solana, so there is a team up there. You're then also going to need to use Filecoin, for example, or File for data storage, because this is going to have to be stored in different places. So when you look at TOKAI, it's not an independent project that stands on its own 2 feet, independent of everybody else. It's going to have to work with other providers to be able to offer this solution. As I said, file storage, data processing, graphics processing, they all require external parties. So engagement in the ecosystem building, role integration mechanism. So TOKAI aims to try and make it a little bit more distinctive. The attention economy ecosystem. Reward people for interacting with the content in a better way. the offline and online, or the on-chain and off-chain integration. We talked about that a minute ago. And the incentive mechanism, we talked about that as well. So we don't need to cover this off. And it's got a nice little formula down there, T equals N AI AI. Very nice indeed. So the ecosystem, we don't need to probably cover over this too much. I'm very getting concerned about time. We're down to 20 minutes. And I want to have a look at their socials and give you conclusions. So we're going to skip a little bit of this out. I don't want to cover too much of it. Let's skip through some of this. If there's a conclusion, we'll go through that. There we go. There's some positive bullet points here we can go through. Right, we'll cover this off. So the construction of the on-chain AI video ecosystem. Number one, the principles of technical design. User experience first, privacy protection, effective incentives, and low-cost use. Totally agree with all of those points. Consensus mechanism. Again, proof of stake is how this is going to be worked. I imagine there's probably going to be a DAO involved at some point in the future of this. The system generates a new block every 30 seconds. In the initial phase, each node that produces a new block will receive 30,000 token rewards. That will be decreased every 200 tokens by 200 tokens for every 10 million blocks. Very nice. Technical architecture, application layer, extension layer, protocol layer, and yeah, okay. An in-depth integration with IPFS, interplanetary file system. Again, we were talking about how these files are going to be stored, how all that is going to work. It's a core feature of this. Look at the end game. They have got 20 billion 60-second videos. Where are they going to be stored? In what format are they going to be stored in? How are they going to be accessed? How is that content going to be available to you as you're flicking through TOKAI? Very similar as you'd go through TikTok, but how do you do that when all of the data, all of the files are decentralized? So they have some challenges ahead, I would say. But again, we're not going to go from 0 to 20 billion videos in a month. That's going to take probably several years to get there. Seamless integration with the Solana public chain. As the first AI plus short video application project on the Solana blockchain, TOKAI can benefit from multiple resources from the chain. Currently, as a scarce resource in the Solana official ecosystem, TOKAI's short video traffic ecosystem and AI technology tools can also contribute to the resource construction of the Solana chain. So again, they are new. I must admit, they are at the cusp of this as a technology. So again, totally agree with this. Totally think this is the right direction for a project to go down. Short form video, edited and distributed via AI. I think Solana is the best choice for the blockchain, but I don't want to get into my conclusion too soon. We still have 15 minutes. So as the token, TOK has a wide range of application scenarios. Again, I want to know the number of tokens. That is what I want to know, and it's not telling me. We've talked about the number of incentives, and again, the team incentives locked for 5 years. They're not locked for 5 years. The website and this section here tells me it's 3 years. So the white paper says 5 years, and the GateIO content says 3 years. Again, I like to see content that's kept up to date because it asks, or it offers lots of questions about this. It clearly was 5 years, and it's been reduced to 3 years. So again, we've got the same breakdown as what we saw before. There's no real difference. The first phase, which is April to October 2024, complete the technical development of the project, initially build a DAO, community invite the calls. The second phase, which is next year, build a Web3 and AI DApp application ecosystem. The third phase, after 26, become the leading project in Web3. Well, I need to skip along that because we need to get to the roadmap. We haven't even done the roadmap yet. So we are going to go back to the actual website itself. I'm just going to go and get the link. and we're going to go down to the roadmap, and we're going to have a quick look at the roadmap. Again, I am not impressed with the tokenomics. I am impressed with the solution, but it has inherent problems. And that problem, along with most other companies that are launching projects, my problems are not with the technical side of the project. My problems are with the information provided on the project itself. I don't want to go to the white paper and see a different cliff for the tokens than I am seeing on GateIO. That information has to match. The tokenomics, how many tokens are there? Where is the breakdown of how many tokens there are? Has it not been made? Right, let's go through to the roadmap, which is here. And again, how long do we have left? 15 minutes to do the socials, and the conclusion is probably enough. So then, we are currently in Q3 2024. Q2, smart contract deployment, seed round, big language model development, TOKAI product development. That is April to June this year. So July to September, which we're pretty much just past the middle of. The TOKAI online product demo isn't live. The TOKAI demo internal testing we don't know anything about. Activities, rewards, airdrop community user participation. That's something we're going to go and check their socials in a minute for. Q4, so this is October, November and December this year. The video product development and the video product demonstration. And then at the beginning of next year, the TOKAI products, tokens and community governance, and then more coming soon. So we're in the middle of Q3 and we haven't seen the demo. So they've still got 6 weeks to get the demo out. They're probably going through the internal testing as we speak. And we are in the middle of the airdrop. GateIO is, of course, providing the airdrop. So we are probably on target to hit most of those milestones in Q3 2024. I'm not saying we're not. Now, before we get onto the socials, let me just check that I haven't missed anything out. I have missed a section out, but I'm going to very quickly skim over this because I want you to know that it is available. So on the Medium platform, which is a good place for projects to make their own content, you have TOKAI. And forget the number of followers on here. Nobody ever follows anybody on Medium. I think I've got 11 followers on Medium and we've got 155,000 followers. So TOKAI at 28 is doing 2.5 times better than I am. But what's interesting on here is they are publishing content on a regular basis and have done for the month of July, probably to build up the back of Medium, so you know that they've got content there. So you can scroll down. They have a plethora of articles on here. And if you are watching, excuse me, 1 second. If you're watching on YouTube, there is a link down below to GateIO. You can come, you can join, go to the startup section, claim these tokens from there. I'm going to cover that in a minute. But the other reason I'm telling you is within the description on YouTube, I have left a link to TOKAI, so you can go to their website and check them out. And the Medium link is on their website, so you can go and read these articles. And as you can see, they've been publishing articles for the majority of the last 3-4 months. So they are content. They have been making a lot of articles. Go and check them out. I was going to cover one of these articles off, but given that we've only got 10 minutes left, I don't really want to do that because I don't have a lot of time. But the information is there. I have researched it. They've produced a lot of articles. I don't know why they stopped in the middle of July. I would imagine to focus on other elements of the platforms. But before we get on to the conclusion and go back over how you can go and claim these tokens, and I am probably going to overrun, I'm going to be honest, we're probably going to overrun by about 5 minutes or so. And the temperature has really ramped up here. I am now melting like a snow cone in Phoenix. So TOKAI, social media, 44,000 followers, transforming social short video on Solana. TOKAI is an AI blockchain incentivized short video platform. Join us in the $1 trillion revolution, TOK, with a link to the website that we just looked at. Now, interestingly enough, they've been around since September 2020, so this is a 4-year-old account. That is good to see. It's not just produced in May 2024. Exciting news, this was in June. We're launching a $1,000 worth of TOK airdrop giveaway. To participate, follow us on Twitter, experience our product demo there, which I haven't been able to see. Leave your Solana address in the comments section below. So they have been running competitions since the end of June. So make sure to go and check them out. And of course, only 2 days ago, we did it. A huge thank to every member of our community. Let's continue to create even bigger dreams together. GateIO startup initial free offering, 3 million TOK tokens to be airdropped, running from the 21st of August, which is tomorrow, until the 23rd, which is Friday. Then on Friday, I believe that's Friday, the token will be available to trade at 10 a.m. UTC, and the link to the claim and the article on there. And as you can see, that 3 million tokens is $60,000 worth of tokens. So not a small amount given away on GateIO, but we'll go back through that in a minute. And there is the other repost of it. Now, 20 hours ago, looking back at our journey, TOKAI has evolved from a groundbreaking concept into a cutting-edge AI blockchain short video platform. With your incredible support, we've reached major milestones, and the excitement is just beginning. Our TGE is approaching, that is Token Generation event. I prefer Token Genesis event, but there we go. Making another significant step forward, we're thrilled to share this moment with all of you. Our success is built on your participation. Stay tuned, more is coming. So again, this is hopefully getting towards a deliverable product, and that's what we want to see. Stuff is simple. You have to trade off speculation. What is speculation? If we compare Ondo with Mantra, Mantra is not live. That is speculation. Ondo is delivering. It is live. When you look at projects, there is a trade-off between speculation and deliverables. In the case of TOKAI, they are getting to the point of deliverables and out of the point of speculation. And that's a key juncture for any blockchain or any project for that matter, whether it be a sandwich shop, whether it be a new football stadium, whether it be a new blockchain technology. There is a trade-off between speculation and deliverables. So again, I'm as excited probably as you are to see where they go. Now, let me just go back and check that one more time. How long do we have left? 7 minutes. Okay, we are running out of time. And again, I try and do this as thoroughly as possible within the hour, but sometimes I just run over. Okay, let's have a little look. They've expanded their servers, which is to be expected. Tremendous support, yeah. They've hit the milestones, so it's all positive news from their social media. And again, one thing I strongly recommend is go and follow them on Twitter. Here we go. See, now why is this not available? Why did we not see something as nice as this on their website or in their white paper? Makes more sense now. You can see it in a nice visual way. The one here, if we go back, I mean, that is not great. That's not great. That is nice. Now we know what the breakdown is. Public sale, institutional sale, seed rounds, liquidity, incentives. Again, it makes perfect sense. It also helps you to understand just how much is going to the team and how much is going to the likes of you guys. Let us move on then. How long do we have left? We have got 6 minutes left. So I am going to go back over this and then we're going to get on to the conclusion. But first we have a comment from Peter, who hasn't been commenting for a while because Peter has not been overly well. He is still in hospital. He's had his replacement surgery. Yeah, TOKAI does look okay. Again, we're going to get onto my conclusion in a minute. We've got 5 minutes left, so I'm going to try and cover it up. But I'm glad you're on the mend, Peter. I'm glad you're on the mend. I've missed you the last few days in chat, giving me hell about Liverpool Football Club. But anyway, so as I said at the beginning of the show, there is a link in the description on YouTube that will take you to GateIO. When you join GateIO, there is a section called Startup. And what you are seeing in front of you is one of many examples of the startups that are available on GateIO. And they do lots of things. You have, I would say, about 5 or 6 startups a week for you to be able to go and claim. On top of that, you've got the startup mining where you can stake your GateIO tokens or your GT tokens, I think they're called. You can stake them there and you can earn from different mining. So the point of GateIO doing this is to drive adoption of these projects and drive awareness of these projects. So don't think that these tokens are worthless. In many instances, they are not going to be multi-million pound projects. In some instances, they are. And that's for you to decide. A couple of the projects that we've covered on here, I've told you, get the token and sell them. Sell them to Solana, sell them to Ethereum, sell them to Bitcoin. In other instances, and we'll get on to my conclusion now while we've got 4 minutes left, you'll have a project like this. And this is, we'll cut straight to the point. TOKAI has to provide a working model of its product for it to be a success. It is going up against the likes of TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. That is not going to happen overnight. That is certainly not going to happen in 2025 or 2026. Now, what does that mean? It means that we're going to hit the bull run towards the end of next year. And projects like this, which have already got the runway, they've already got the money, they shouldn't be working to top out in 2025. In my opinion, they should be aiming for 2029. Now that ties in a little bit with their token unlock, because their token unlock is 3 years from now. And that comes after the bear market, which will come 3 years from now. So we're going to be in the bear market in 2027, and the bull run should come 2029. So the token unlock happens after the bear market. This is a token that I think will hit its stride in 5 years' time. This is a 5-year project, in my opinion. And I'm not saying they're going to fail. There's loads of projects on here I've said I don't think they're going to succeed. What they have to do, in my opinion, is find a way of plugging themselves into the likes of X. Twitter and Elon Musk are pushing short-form video content on their platform. This is ideal for that. Solana is probably one of the most popular chains in the world, probably Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Solana. So they've picked the right blockchain. AI short-form video is the next big thing to come along. I don't think it's going to replace influencers, because people are not going to want to watch robots. They're going to want to watch people with lines and grey hair, going bald, talking about crypto every day. I think, Peter, yes. I think it's the next bull run, yeah. I think 2029 is when this is going to really take off. Solo Sky, welcome to the stream. You still have to buy some new. You're going to have to buy some new before it picks up. So for me, in conclusion, I think it's going to do well if the product they offer is a success. Where do I fall on the line between whether it is speculation or whether it is deliverables? At the minute, it's speculation. However, given that it's supposed to be live by the end of this year, if you are to get tokens, you're only going to hold them September, October, November, December. You're only going to hold them for 4 months to see what the product is like. maybe that is when you decide on when you're going to sell the tokens. So for me, it's speculation, and it's 80% speculation. I haven't been able to test the product, but just because it's speculation, again, doesn't mean anything. You go and do your own research, go and check them out. I think it will do well. I don't think it will do well this bull run. I think it's a long-term hold, and it's going to need adoption. So as well as having a good product, people are going to have to use it. And the path for people to use TOKAI, for me, would be X. It's perfect for it. I want to go and produce a video. I record myself. I upload my video. The AI automatically edits my video, puts the correct graphics on, and then automatically, via the API which they've built, uploads it to the likes of TikTok and uploads it to the likes of X. That's what I want, okay? If it does that, it's going to be a success. Now, if people can get paid for using this, if the viewers can get paid, then that's an added incentive. So again, I think it can work. I think it needs adoption. I think it needs a good product, and it's still speculation. Now, I have overrun, so I am going to say goodbye to you. This is the second stream of the day. So I am going to go now. My voice is starting to go a little bit. I'm getting a bit tired now. But thank you for watching. Remember to go to the link to GateIO. Go to GateIO, register on GateIO, and try and take part in some of these startups, because you are going to get tokens. You need $10 on the platform. That's all you've got to put on. If you want to be VIP 1, I think it's about $2,500, but VIP 0 I think is $10, and you'll be able to go for these airdrops. So with all that being said, thank you everybody for watching. Get well soon, Peter. I hope you get well. It makes me laugh how people still upload videos saying XRP, ADA, and ICP will 50x. At this stage of the market, I think the most we're going to see from a top coin is a 10x. That'll be it. But yeah, get well soon. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all in the morning for another Crypto Warehouse daily stream. Take care.